budget. For a limited time, you can get your shower or bath remodeled for only $99 a month. Plus, if you call right now, I'll take an additional $1,000 off that shower or bath remodeling project. But you got to call right now.
You're saying you'll do the entire project from tear out to complete installation for as low as $99 a month.
That's right. Let's take a look at the project. Here's a time-lapse video of one of our installations. You saw there, we started in the morning, removed everything down to the studs, and put in a new shower all in the same day. Here's some more. Easy low-step showers, deep soaking tubs, beautiful wall styles, and modern accessories. We can do jobs like these for as low as $99 a month.
BJ, thanks so much. Folks, West Shore Home is making shower and bath remodeling more affordable than ever. West Shore Home is extending this offer for 1 week only. Call the number on your screen to get your new shower or bath for as low as $99 a month, plus an additional $1,000 off your project. Call the experts at West Shore Home now.
Tonight is the night. The San Antonio Spurs are on the clock for the #1 draft pick, and all signs point to Victor Wembanyama. KSAT 12 Sports is here in Brooklyn, and we will break it down for you today on KSAT News at 5.
Sorry, we're unable to complete your call at this time. Try again later. Should I try a different one?
Chris just told me to do 8. He told you to
do 8?
Clean in just seconds. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets. Zevo. People friendly, bug deadly.
Only Daisy Cottage cheese will do. Only Daisy Cottage cheese will do. So creamy and delicious. Only Daisy Cottage cheese.
Tomorrow on ET, we get retrospective with Debbie Gibson. From her music video sets to her high school graduation.
You guys have been everywhere.
Make sure you check that out. And here's one more thing before we go. Take care, y'all.
Good night.
Mike had mentioned that he was going to write this show about rich people on vacation. And it's all going to be like on a beach, you know, beach and bathing suits.
I'd be scared of putting on a bathing suit.
I've been locked up in my house, pigging out on these vegan pizzas. Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, I ate a bunch of pizzas, and I really, another time.
You are an idiot.
That's Jennifer Coolidge sharing the reason she almost didn't take on the White Lotus. Another reveal during the Hollywood Reporters Roundtable. Jennifer.
Happening now.
After finding some needed rain-cooled air earlier this morning, just a few isolated storm chances are still in the forecast before more heat takes back over into the weekend. We'll get to those details coming up in a few.
For the third time in franchise history, the San Antonio Spurs have the #1 draft pick in the NBA. We'll break it down for you. The news at 5 starts right now.
The #1 pick in the 2023 NBA draft goes to the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, yeah. First at 5, Spurs fans flying high with hope tonight, and Sky 12 flying high above the AT&T Center. That is where San Antonio's biggest basketball fans are getting ready for the biggest draft night watch party in town. And it's all in anticipation of this guy, Victor Wembanyama, I should say, who we all have to learn how to say his name. He's the first up for the draft today, and he is a hero. The 19-year-old getting worldwide attention as the most exciting NBA draft pick in years. Steve Spreeser joining us live at the AT&T Center, where the watch party is getting underway. Steve, the doors haven't even opened yet, and the hype is heating up.
Oh, there's definitely excitement in the air here. That is for sure, Ursula. The doors open at 5:30. There's already a line outside. We're going to talk about that coming up a little bit later. But inside here, they have been playing, you know, the draft nights of years past. They've also been playing the lottery from this year that the Spurs won. And, yeah, in a place where there are 5 championship banners hanging, a lot of people that are inside the AT&T Center tonight want to see the Spurs' future. And I talked about all the anticipation, all the excitement here inside the AT&T Center, but there's another place where the anticipation may be even higher, and that is in Brooklyn, New York, the Barclays Center, where the NBA draft will take place tonight. Larry Ramirez joins us live from Brooklyn, and Larry, the Spurs get to go first. And I just want to tell you a little bit about the excitement here in San Antonio, Larry. Go Spurs Go seems to be a good greeting and a parting salutation in the city today.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? We've heard a few Go Spurs Go around here today as well, because Spurs fans are very excited for the 2023 NBA draft. We are less than 2 hours away from the first round of the draft here at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And Spurs fans cannot wait until Commissioner Silver says the two words we want to hear, Victor Wembanyama. Now, everyone knows that the 7'4" phenom is slated to go #1 overall to the silver and black. The Spurs haven't said as much, but Wemby has been asked questions about playing for the Spurs, and his answers lead you to believe he's coming to San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama can handle the ball, dribble, pass, make jumpers, three-pointers, block, rebound, and so on. He's an elite player and not your typical 7-footer.
Honestly, I'm just trying to be myself. You said I'm a hybrid. Yeah. It's just I'm myself. No one is going to stop me from dribbling the ball and getting the ball up and shooting threes. Nobody is going to stop me from doing that. Even though sometimes coaches in my career, you know, they try to stop me from doing that because they had to win right now. But so it was really an everyday fight to stay true to myself. And yeah, this is something I'm never going to lose, for sure.
That is awesome that he's staying true to himself. We will have more Wemby coverage coming up later on the show in sports. Let's send it back to Spreester at the AT&T Center at the Spurs watch party. Spree?
What an exciting night. Thank you, Larry. Can't wait to see your coverage coming up a little bit later in sports as well. But, you know, they've actually let a few, I think, season ticket holders into the AT&T Center. You see people scrambling for perhaps the best seats here. And, of course, they're going to watch the draft live right here on the Jumbotron behind me. And I said earlier that there are people lined up outside. That's where our R.J. Marquez and David Sears are right now. I hope people are being well hydrated out there, guys.
It's a little warm, but there is a nice breeze blowing. But I want you to look at this line, Steve. This is absolutely incredible. You'd think this was a playoff game or a championship game. The fans have come out to see the #1 draft pick tonight.
That's right, David. And what I love to see about this is that the fans have all the swag going on. We saw the Wemby haircut a little bit earlier. There was a guy wearing a full Spurs suit earlier, and we have right here one super fan already rocking a Wembanyama jersey. All right. So what's your name?
Go, Carol Reese.
Carol, where were you when you found out the Spurs got the #1 draft pick?
Unfortunately, at Sport Clips at work.
You were working when they got, but how did you find out?
Through the grapevine.
The scissors didn't slip or anything, did they?
No.
How excited are you that they're getting this
Very
#1 pick?
excited. Spurs are back, baby.
Here we go. Yeah, we love to hear that. Yeah, absolutely. Carol, thank you very much for hanging out with us. And as we continue to look down the line here, you can see we have this gentleman right here. It's Wemby time.
Whoa,
I love how you have all three first-round draft picks here. How excited are you about Victor Wembanyama?
I'm very excited, man. I've been waiting for this for a while now, man, because we're doing bad. So it's just the best moment. I just can't explain it, man. I'm just very excited.
Were you here when Tim Duncan became the #1 pick and the Spurs got him?
I was not actually. See, I just flew in, I came in from Fort Worth, actually.
Oh, so you were, don't tell me you were a Mavs fan.
No.
Okay, good. Perfect. Were you here when Tim Duncan was drafted? You were here. So how does this compare, the excitement in this city compared to when Tim?
Just as much. It's just as much. Super excited, especially after the drought we've had. So, yeah, I think maybe it's another notch. I don't know. There's all these people here, so it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Exciting.
Awesome. Thank you.
Very cool stuff there. We do see a lot of people out here. And as you mentioned, David, this is like a playoff atmosphere already. And hopefully with this draft pick, the Spurs will get back in the mix for the championship contention.
All right, Steve, the doors are open. They're coming at you, so be ready. Spurs fans are fired up.
I can see him right now, David, off to my right here as fans are coming in to the AT&T Center. Very exciting. 5:30, the doors open officially. There are some season ticket holders who've already made their way inside the AT&T Center, which is very exciting. We are ready to go, I can tell you that. By the way, Wemby Mania really hit the city after they got that lottery pick, after they knew they were drafting first. We saw the explosion across the city. We're going to see it tonight as well, because this isn't the only viewing party in town. We're well aware of that. With more on other viewing parties and Wemby Mania and where they're going to go crazy tonight, let's go to the Rue Pub with our John Paul Barajas. John Paul, you were there on draft lottery night. I think they're not getting their tabs paid at the Rue Pub tonight, but there's some excitement there nevertheless.
Yes, sir. Lots of excitement to be going around. Why not? The crowd here is slowly getting bigger as we get closer to draft night, and the Spurs can finally pick number one. Who are they going to get? I mean, I think we all know, right? But everyone here is already pretty excited, especially this group here. So the crowd looks good, but what else looks good are the specials. And they got a big bucket of cold brew right here. The Brew Pub is offering $1 beer, $1 seltzers, as well as a $1 Wemby burger. Give me 1 second. This thing looks absolutely amazing. It has French onion strings on it. Now, this burger is going to cost $21.10 after the special tonight, but for right now, it is $1. You can tell that me and photojournalist Matt Craig have already dug into the fries, so just the burger's next. The burger's next. But I don't think any special tops the one from last month that led to this amazing moment. Roll it. Last month on Draft Lottery Night, this place erupted. The bar here, the Brew Pub, offered to cover everyone's tab in attendance, alcohol tab, if the Spurs got the #1 pick. We manifested it. We spoke it into existence. We prayed about it. We wore jerseys. We lit candles, and all our prayers came true. And the Spurs won big, and so did all the fans in attendance. Now I have another fan who wasn't here that night. I'm sure you're a little bummed you missed out on that epic night. But why are you here tonight, and what are you hoping to see?
I mean, you saw the video, right? Like, you have to be a part of a moment like that, and just to be out here to celebrate this community, be a part of this fan base, I mean, there's nothing better than this.
Good stuff, brother. Anything you want to say to Wembanyama?
Oh, Wemby, man, we can't wait for you to get here in San Antonio. You've got a fan base here. I mean, this place is packed 3 hours before draft time. They're going to support you through thick and thin, and we can't be more excited to see you play.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Clayton.
Thank you.
All right, guys, if you're going to get down here, you want to get down here before 8. That's when the special's in. It's going to be a great time out here. John Paul Barajas, KSAT 12 News.
All right, thank you, John Paul. Back inside the AT&T Center now. Again, they don't officially open the doors until 5:30, but that is right around the corner. And actually, Spurs personnel will tell you they're not sure exactly how many people they're going to have here tonight. They expect a big crowd. It could be sold out, but they're not exactly sure. And so that's one of the things we're going to have to wait and see. There are also a lot of rumors about Spurs season tickets. They are going to sell some tonight, and there are still some available, despite some of the rumors out there.
There are rumors out there that the Spurs are sold out, that you can't get season tickets. True or false?
False. So a couple of things. The first thing is that we've been very intentional in terms of prioritizing smaller ticket plans. So rather than forcing just a full season, we have availability in 10-game plans and 20-game plans. And so it just creates the ability to allow that many more people to come in and be a part of the Spurs family.
Be a part of the Spurs family. There are going to be a lot of people tonight who feel like they're a part of the Spurs family, and all of this certainly reflects just how this city and this team are one and the same. And Ursula, I know that you've probably felt the excitement around town today. A lot of people saying go Spurs go. Cannot wait to see the reaction in this building when the Spurs finally make it official with Victor Wembanyama. Back to you, Ursula.
They're going to hear us yelling over in Dallas. I'm sure of it. I love the way JP said that,
Houston
too.
for sure.
Houston for sure. And I love the way JP said it. We saw it happen. We visualized it. We manifested it. And here we are.
There you go.
We're going to go on to some other news right now. We want to give you an update on traffic. We actually have a bit of a slowdown. This is in a usual place, though. It is rush hour. It's I-35 southbound at Maine. You can see traffic moving along, but down there in the lower lane, you can see how slowly it's crawling. Mia.
Yep, thankfully, we don't have any major issues on the roadway weather-wise right now. Earlier this morning, though, we did find a few spotty showers and a couple of isolated thunderstorms that rolled through portions of Bexar County and surrounding areas, holding temperatures down just a little bit. But you can see way out far west where we've seen drier conditions this Thursday, 107 in Del Rio, 104 in Eagle Pass. But closer to San Antonio, 0.16 inches of rain. Earlier this morning in New Braunfels, 92 in Windcrest, West, 89 in Bulverde, currently 90 over there in Livonia and Wilson County. So not too bad considering where we've been over the past couple of days. Now, if you are stepping out later this evening for any draft party watch plans, here in San Antonio, expect those temperatures to fall through the low 90s, eventually into the 80s. It's possible we find an isolated stray storm across the hill country, mainly northwest of San Antonio. But after that, it's just going to be the heat that we have to deal with. We'll have all those details coming up in just a few.
Thank you, Mia. And we want to show you this. These are fans walking into the AT&T Center for tonight's watch party. The doors are supposed to open at 5:30, but perhaps because of a little bit about what Mia was just saying, it's a bit warm out there. We're going to be checking in back there at the AT&T Center where the parking lot is full, and we think the AT&T Center will be full as well. And then we're going to head back to Brooklyn with Larry. That's all coming up a little bit later in the show.
Thomas J. Henry. The name you know, the firm you trust.
Right now at Rooms to Go, shop sizzling July 4th hot buys. Like this stylish complete queen upholstered bed on sale, just $395. That's right, $395. In your choice of 4 beautiful colors. Now at Rooms to Go.
They're here.
You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yep, got 3 rows.
So you.
Where do I plug in?
It's wireless.
That's so you. What do I do with these? Careful, it's kind of busy.
Oh, I got this with my superpowers.
And a little help from your Buick.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Get this low mileage lease on this 2023 Buick Encore GX Preferred for around $249 per month. See your San Antonio area Buick dealers.
This is where it all begins. IDEA Public Schools in San Antonio. At IDEA, we believe it's important that families have a choice that delivers results, a choice that focuses on developing the whole student, offering opportunities to learn and grow beyond the classroom. We are IDEA San Antonio, with 15 campuses across the Alamo City, offering tuition-free education for grades kinder through 12. Apply now at ideapublicschools.org/apply.
Texas Monthly just named Thomas J. Henry one of the most influential Texas business icons in the last 50 years, with 5 offices across the state, 30 years of service, 300 attorneys, 5,000 client reviews, results that speak for themselves. Thomas J. Henry. The name you know, the firm you trust.
The Chevy RS family of SUVs has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen on Blazer or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist, standard on the 2023 Chevy family of SUVs. So take your pick. The choice is yours. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Equinox models when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days or get $1,250 cash allowance. Chevy drives Texas. Find new roads.
Right now at Rooms to Go, shop sizzling July 4th hot buys. Like this comfortable 2-piece sectional. Just $13.95 or $26 a month interest-free. In your choice of 2 stylish colors. Save big with hot buys. Right now at Rooms to Go.
Friday in Hunt, another toasty day, high near 100, feeling even hotter, an isolated storm in the evening.
It doesn't matter if it's hot, cold, wet, or dry. Expect your weather authority, KSAT 12, to break it all down. We'll tell you the reasons why, if it's happened before, and so much more. Get the answers with KSAT's Weather 101, powered by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel.
We've got a parent alert for you now. Millions of children's products are being recalled, including some very popular Baby Shark toys. If you're a parent, you know that Baby Shark song. Well, today, 12 on your side's Marilyn Moritz explains why the sharks, as well as some baby monitors and bike helmets, are being deemed dangerous.
These sharks may be toys, but they're dangerous. Zuru is recalling 7.5 million Robo-Alive baby shark bath toys, mini and full size. 12 children have sat or fallen on them and been impaled or punctured by the hard plastic fin. The company is giving refunds. Infant Tech is recalling 17,000 baby monitors. These are Zuby video monitors for the car. They're housed in cute plush animals. The problem? The battery. 3 fires have been reported. Take the battery out. The company will send a new one. And is this your child's bike helmet? Sound Around is recalling the Hurdle multi-purpose helmet because it does not meet standards and may not protect a child's head in a crash. These have the word Renegade printed on them. You can contact the company and get your money back. For model numbers on all of these recalled products, head to our website. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
Take a look outside with CityCam. It's murky out there, but you know, this temperature is not bad at all.
I was going to say, compared to where we were this time yesterday and the day before that and the day before that, yes, not all too bad, thanks to the fact that we were able to find some spotty rain push across Bexar County and in and around the San Antonio area earlier this morning. Now, we're pretty quiet out there right now, and we just have an isolated chance for a stray storm, mainly northwest of town this evening, and then maybe another 20% potential as we head into our Friday. But other than that, it's just going to be the heat, of course, that we still have to focus on as we get ready to round out the work week tomorrow and head into the upcoming weekend. So for tomorrow, highs are still expected to climb a bit warmer than what we've seen out there today, at least here in San Antonio, near that triple-digit mark. And as we head into this weekend, high pressure, that big blue H, is going to take back over, helping those temperatures continue to climb. Low 100s are expected, and even into next week as that high pressure system really tightens its grip on the Lone Star State. The heat is going to continue with even more triple digits still in the forecast. So there's where it is right now, just off to our southwest. And because we are just enough on the northeast side of that high pressure system, that's why we have been able to see a few showers and storms develop again yesterday evening, even overnight and earlier this morning. But you can see what's left of the activity has really fizzled out here late this afternoon and into the evening. Again, we will monitor areas mainly northwest of San Antonio for an isolated storm to try to move in. Overall confidence on that is pretty low right now. And then once again, as we head into early Friday morning, maybe another weakening complex of some showers and storms to at least try to approach portions of south central Texas. Overall, we'll continue to keep eyes on it. More cloud cover tomorrow morning and then more sunshine as we head into your Friday afternoon. Speaking of which, we were able to see the sun return across south central Texas, at least for the most part this afternoon. But because of that rain, especially here in San Antonio, temperatures only in the low 90s. But of course, the humidity is still there as well. So these yellow numbers, what it feels like, that heat index value closing in on that 100-degree mark here in town. Uvalde, though, a little bit drier earlier today, so sitting at 102 with a heat index of about 108. And really, as we continue on, you can see those triple digits will continue, if not build. So here's where we will start off your Friday morning in the mid to upper 70s, already warming into the low 80s by 9 a.m. as we continue to see that morning cloud cover break up and scatter out just a little bit more. More sunshine helping temperatures climb to about 90 through the lunchtime hour, and then temperatures warming to about that triple-digit mark into your Friday afternoon. After that, more sunscreen, stay hydrated. Of course, what we've been saying over the past several days, all of that's going to be important this weekend and into next week with more sunshine and Ursula. You can see, yes, more triple digits, even feels like temperatures approaching 110.
I feel for our new draft pick when he becomes official and he sees that forecast.
Yep, welcome to Texas.
Oh, welcome to South Texas, Wemby. The countdown continuing for tonight's NBA draft. Larry Ramirez in Brooklyn brushing up on his French, no doubt.
Well, I don't know about that, but hopefully I say his name correctly, right? Victor Wembanyama. I'll tell you what, he's a cool kid. I've seen him a couple times. Didn't get to talk to him, but seen him in person. He's a very good dude. Coming up, we're going to talk to him about his thoughts on joining the Spurs, you know, one of the best franchises in the NBA. And 1 year ago, the Spurs had 3 first-round picks. Coming up.
If you've been in a car or truck wreck, call me at 444-4444. That's right, there's only one number to remember, and that's 4.
The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving. Yeah,
it rocks. Or dig 0.9% APR plus over 1,200 trade assistance and no monthly payments for 90 days on Sierra 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models.
Beat the heat this summer by scheduling your $69 air conditioning tune-up now with We'll Fix It. An AC tune-up can save you money and help prevent costly breakdowns.
Call 333-3300. Let We'll Fix It. Hello, blue skies, country moonlights, touch of sunshine. Come along for the ride, goodbye.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Get 0% APR on the 2023 Tucson or up to $750 bonus cash. See your San Antonio area Hyundai dealer.
At Peter Piper Pizza, fun is celebrated. Our games are next level, and our pizza is always made from scratch. Bring the team. Bring the family. Bring your hunger for fun, excitement, and the tastiest handcrafted pizza. There's more to share with the Double Up deal. Get 2 large one-topping pizzas on dough made fresh daily for just $25.99. Peter Piper Pizza. Pizza made fresh. Families made happy.
At Take 5, you stay in your car because we're faster than you think.
Oil change is done. I didn't even finish my coffee yet.
Take 5 to stay in your car, 10-minute oil change.
Get this low mileage lease on this 2023 Cadillac XT5 for around $539 per month. Visit your San Antonio Cadillac dealer today.
The aquifer is down 0.3 of a foot this Thursday, 637.7. Just one pollen out there, molds, but they are high following yesterday's rain.
Tonight, the intensive search for the Titan sub, plus triple-digit heat, breaking records, impacting millions. More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
With the 9th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jeremy Sohan from Milton Keynes, England, and Baylor University.
1 year ago tomorrow, the Spurs drafted Jeremy Sohan in the first round of 2022 NBA Draft with the 9th overall pick in Big Board Sports. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome live to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, home of the 2023 NBA Draft. The excitement is building as all 30 NBA teams look to draft a player they think will make their franchise better. And, of course, we are here for the San Antonio Spurs, who have 3 picks tonight, the first overall selection, and then picks 33 and 44 in the second round. It's pretty darn obvious what the Spurs will do at number 1, Wembanyama, but it will be interesting to see what they do with those second-round selections. What an exciting night, right? Presumed number 1 pick, Victor Wembanyama, met with the media in New York City yesterday afternoon, where he answered questions in both English and French, and he was asked about joining the Spurs.
You know, for me, San Antonio is synonym of winning, and it's when on lottery night, you know, when the Spurs got the number 1 pick, I was just thinking I was feeling lucky that they got the pick as a franchise that has that culture and that experience in winning and in creating good players, you know. So I really can't wait.
As you heard at the top of the show, the Spurs drafted Jeremy Sohan last year in the first round with their 9th overall selection, and Jeremy is back in Brooklyn for this year's draft. He is this year's NBA Draft Player Correspondent. He'll be interviewing the prospects here at the draft on the red carpet and throughout the evening. He was also at yesterday's presser, and he asked Wemby a question. So he's part of the Spurs 2022 draft class. It also included first-round picks Malachi Branham and Blake Wesley at picks 20 and 25, respectively. Earlier this week, we went one-on-one with Spurs general manager Brian Wright to get his thoughts on how those 3 guys are turning out.
Really exciting young players, and they put the time in. You know, they're all working hard this summer. I think when you see them in summer league, you'll see the change in the bodies, you'll see the addition to the game, the confidence of not being a rookie anymore. So we're excited about where they're going to go, and we know this is just step one. You know, who you are in year 2 is not who you are in year 5, and we keep big picture in mind, and we allow them to go at their pace, but they've done really well at really attacking it this summer.
All right, our night is just beginning, folks. We got extended draft coverage coming up tonight at 6:30, and then on the night beat. And again, you can watch the draft live here on KSAT 12. Let's send it back to the AT&T Center where Steve Spriester is standing by live.
And Larry, we are live. As a matter of fact, they have just opened the gates here, opened the doors at the AT&T Center, so people are going to start filing through, getting ready for tonight's draft viewing party right here inside the AT&T Center. Of course, you can watch at home from KSAT 12 on KSAT 12. Also want to mention, coming up at 5:30, we're going to do a live stream on our YouTube page and KSAT.com to kind of show you the sights and sounds here. But right now, let's send it back to the studio and Ursula.
Attorney Thomas J. Henry is recognized across the nation. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust.
Thinking about selling your vehicle? Get a real offer today at Gun. Just like our real prices, we give you a real offer for your vehicle. Good for 10 days or 1,000 miles, and we guarantee it in writing. You don't have to buy anything from Gun. We just really need more pre-owned inventory. We'll give you top dollar and write you a check on the spot. Visit gunauto.com today for locations. Selling your vehicle to Gun means a real offer. Guaranteed. Real. Simple.
You love the hard floors in your home. At Stanley Steamer, we have a professional cleaning process for all the floors in your home. Brooms and mops just push the dirt around, but we remove the dirt and debris from your home completely. Call and schedule today.
Here's to you, beloved DQ Blizzard. Your creamy soft serve is the ultimate reward. You have the power to flip any frown upside down. On road trips, you're the reason to take that next exit. Blizzard, you make summer days bearable and summer nights memorable. So let's hear it for the one and only Blizzard, the iconic Texas treat that only DQ can deliver. Right now, try our Blizzard of the Month, the new Oreo Brookie Blizzard treat.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
It's go time. Time to tackle the toughest AC and plumbing problems out there with more than 80 years of Gettle knowledge and expertise. Flashlights? Check. Diagnostics? Check. Roger with the booties? Roger that. Today, there's no pipe that can't be repaired, no water heater that can't be replaced, and no AC installation that won't be picture perfect. Because day or night, Gettle's got this. Gettle, we do things the right way, not the easy way.
The Chevy RS family of SUVs has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen on the Chevy Blazer or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist standard on the 2023 Chevy family of SUVs. So take your pick. The choice is yours. Get 1.9% financing on select popular Chevy SUVs when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days. Chevy drives Texas. Find new roads.
Now's the time for cleaner indoor air with an air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer. You've known us for carpet cleaning, but we've been cleaning air ducts for over 20 years. We do things the right way, cleaning your entire system. So if you need an air duct cleaning, call 1-800-STEAMER today.
Hey, South Texas, SA Live is giving you a chance to win great prizes. All you have to do is take a spin on the big wheel. Just scan the QR code on the screen or visit KSAT.com/insider to become a KSAT Insider.
Thanks so much for watching the news at 5. Our coverage has just begun of draft night. It's going to continue on at 6 o'clock, 6:30, and of course the draft itself at 7. World News is next.
Hit the road in a new Volkswagen.
All right, welcome inside the AT&T Center for this KSAT live stream, and we are getting ready for the draft night viewing party. We are coming to you live inside the AT&T Center, and I don't know if you can tell, but they just opened the gates here, and people are filing in, trying to find the best seats possible, and there's really not a bad seat in here because we're going to watch the entire draft off of the Jumbotron, and this gives you a better idea of the people that we're seeing filing in here. How you doing? How are you guys?
Good. How about you?
Good, good. Tell me why you're out here tonight.
Wemby time. Yeah.
Wembyama.
And he knows how to say it right? Yeah. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, go Spurs.
Go Spurs, go.
What brought you guys out here on this hot day?
Wemby time.
We're back, Spurs.
Yes, sir.
Spurs are back.
What does this mean to you, him being drafted tonight?
Everything.
We're back on top. We're going to be back on top again.
Championships.
We're going to be good again.
Do you remember the last Spurs championship?
2014.
How old were you?
Like 2.
So you don't really remember it. No. You're ready for another one.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Good luck, guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming out. By the way, thank you for staying out there in the heat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Good to see you. Yeah. All right. So the excitement is certainly here. You've seen a lot of people that are filing in, and I want to go out to David Sears and RJ Marquez because I think they have some crowd as well out there. They're also handing out these. They're asking fans to fill out notes to the rookies, so they can go ahead and fill a little note out to the rookies and kind of let them know the support that they should be feeling from San Antonio and the Spurs. Let's go to David and RJ now.
Hi guys, and Steve, you know what? You're at that one location there at the AT&T Center. We're probably at one of the most popular spots here, the Spurs fan shop. This place is already getting buzzing, David. There's a lot of people here.
Look at the crowd coming through here. So I'm going to get things warmed up.
Okay, here we go.
Practice with them. You ready?
Yeah.
With the first selection in the 2023 NBA draft from the Metropolitan 92s of the French League, the San Antonio Spurs select Victor Wembanyama.
Very nice. You know what? Adam Silver, I think you got Adam Silver's job, right?
The crowd goes well. Can't wait. Can't wait. These people in here are fired up.
I mean, the excitement here is just incredible at the AT&T Center so far. Hey, guys, we're on KSAT 12. How you guys doing?
We're live streaming right now. You're on live. How excited are you about tonight?
Very excited. It's our first time coming to
What's your first time to be in the AT&T Center? You picked a great night to be here. How old are you?
9.
9. So you get to spend your next 10, 12, 15, 20 years, the Wembanyama years, like that?
I mean, yeah, and you're wearing the Tim Duncan shirt, so you grew up with Tim Duncan. How cool is it that she's going to be able to grow up with Victor Wembanyama?
We're big Spurs fans, and it's awesome. She's excited.
Yeah, okay, very cool, yeah.
Has your mom explained to you what this means for San Antonio to get the #1 pick? She didn't tell you how big a deal this is? I'll tell you that it's a big, big deal. Believe that?
Her brothers know more.
Her brothers? Yeah. Well, you got to learn at some point, right? So you're fired up Spurs fan now?
Yes.
Okay, so what do we say about the Spurs? What do we always say? The 3 words. Starts with go.
Spurs go.
There you go. One more time. Come on. You got to get it loud.
Go, Spurs, go. Go, Spurs, go.
We're getting there. As the season, it's preseason, so we'll warm up when the season comes. We'll have it down.
Yes.
Love it. Yeah.
Thanks,
guys, for hanging out with us on KSAT 12, KSAT.com. All right. David, we see there, that's what we're talking about here. Generations of fans now getting the opportunity to grow up with this, what should be a generational star, Victor Wembanyama. This is pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, look at all the little guys in here. Yeah. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And I know people are already coming in, and they're already starting to fill up the lower bowl in the AT&T Center. I haven't seen this much excitement since the Spurs won the championship in 2014.
That's right. Yeah, we were outside, and the line to get in was all the way, as you said, all the way to the AT&T Center Parkway. So obviously the people have been waiting in line for a while, dealing with the heat, but everyone is making their way in right now to the AT&T Center for this draft night watch party, which is already basically underway, and they're going to be out here pretty late into the night here, David.
You notice what you see a lot of is Spur jerseys. You see everybody from Tim Duncan to David Robinson, George Gervin. You see Sohan, you see some of his jerseys. What you don't see yet is the Wembanyama jersey.
Okay.
But guess what?
Yeah.
Should I tell them? There might be some in the building somewhere.
There might be some in the building. Okay, guys, so we're going to wrap things up from right here, the fan shop area. Steve, back to you. We know there's a lot of excitement around the entire building.
All right, stand by here. All right, welcome back inside the AT&T Center. Thank you, David and RJ. I'm here with two super fans, right? Yeah. All right, give me your name.
I'm Isaac. I'm Liam.
All right, tell me why you guys are out here tonight.
To see the draft.
Yeah. Who do you think the Spurs are going to draft?
I think Wembyama, but Scoot Henderson could be picked too.
It'll be a big surprise if it's not Victor, right?
Yeah.
Was it hot outside?
Yes.
Is it going to be worth it?
Yes.
All right, can you guys give me a big Go Spurs go?
Go Spurs, go!
There we go. And look, we got some more little fans back here. Super fans, all of you. What's your guys' name?
Joseph.
What's your name?
Rick.
What's your name?
Daniel.
Tell me why you guys are here tonight.
For the Spurs, draft.
Yeah. Who do you think the Spurs are going to draft?
Wembyama. Yeah,
Is it hard to say that name? Wembanyama.
Wembyama.
Yeah, exactly. You guys got it down. Are you going to buy a jersey?
We don't know.
Yeah. Dad, talk to me. It was hot outside.
Oh, yeah, real hot.
Is it worth it?
Oh, it's all worth it, man. It's all worth it. Number 1 draft pick, I think it's going to be a great game, man.
Yeah, love to see you guys. Thank you. You guys have fun. All right, so they handed out roughly 22,000 tickets is what the Spurs said for tonight's event. This place only seats 19,000, but they know that between 50 and 60% of people don't show up for these type of things. So they've given out a lot of tickets, and so far a lot of people are filing in, and we are still well over an hour before the draft actually happens. So it gives you a good indication of San Antonio and the excitement. We're going to pitch it back to David and RJ now for more interaction with fans, I believe. David and RJ.
All right, we're in the fan shop,
Show this
and the
off right
fans are just having a blast here today. And I want you to look at these jerseys.
Yeah, there's a guy down here.
Okay, I see you guys wearing the Wembanyama jerseys. Okay, how excited are you about Wembanyama Mania here in San Antonio?
Oh, we're very excited. Right, Kale?
I prayed. I wore this jersey to sleep the night before the draft lottery.
You've been wanting Wemby since the beginning.
You wore this one to sleep? Have you watched it since?
I don't know.
Huh?
He's not worried about that, yeah.
Been playing in it? What?
Where did you guys get these jerseys?
That's a good question.
Our dad got them for us.
Okay, very cool, yeah.
So
you guys
did-
are big Spurs fans or
Yes.
Wemby fans?
No, we're big Spurs fans.
Okay, awesome. So how cool is this right now that you get to see this number 1 pick?
Oh, this is amazing. We're so excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when did you start following the Mets? When did you start watching them?
Dad.
Ever since you heard about Wemby.
Year and a half to 2 years we've been watching.
Been watching these guys?
Been watching Wemby, yeah.
Really?
I like to be like, of course, YouTube.
Really? Come here. So what do you like about Wemby? What's the thing you like about him the most?
That he's on the Spurs.
Well, that's pretty good. So you guys have been following him for like 2 years now?
About 2 years, yeah. I'm a big Spurs fan. This is one of the biggest Spurs fans I know. We're all Spurs fans, but I always talk about the glory years, Timmy, David, and he wasn't there. He wasn't around, so now Wemby's going to be his Timmy.
So he gets to have his own glory days.
Have his own glory days. So that's what makes me more happy than anything.
Why did you start following him 2 years ago? Did you have this feeling that maybe one day he might be a Spur?
Well, I have been hearing about him. I'm a NBA, I don't know, all kinds of podcasts, and, you know, I listen, diehard NBA fan, diehard Spurs fan, so I've heard about him, and I followed him, and I knew we had an opportunity, a chance to get him, so we started following him.
So we've been saying this is like a playoff atmosphere, and obviously if you live through the glory years and the glory days, and you know what that was all about.
Right.
How soon do you think Victor Wembanyama can help these other guys get back into the playoffs and maybe bring that 6th championship to San Antonio?
Now, right away. I think. Why not?
Why wait? Huh?
Why not? I mean, I'm not talking about the number 1 seed favorite to win the Western Conference, but we're gonna be there, right?
Why did you decide to come tonight?
My son.
Did he talk
If
to
it
you
was my idea, I'd be at home with the 6-pack. But, you know, I had to bring him out here.
Are these all with you too?
This is us. This is us.
There you go. is what it's all about right here.
Exactly.
This is what it's all about.
What are you guys looking to buy?
Love
Real
it.
quick here.
Looking to buy?
Yeah.
Something that says Wemby. No, I don't know. We're just looking. But we're excited. I mean, it's tough. This last few years, it's been tough. I didn't like the DeRozan years. I stopped watching not watching, but I didn't watch every single game like I have in the past. It was hard. It was a tough watch. But I like Vassell. I like our new core. So with adding Wemby, I think we're going to be at least 6, 7.
Nice.
That's awesome. All right, y'all get over there and give us one big family Go Spurs Go. You ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Go!
Very cool stuff there. Very cool stuff
there's
there.
another message. Man, these people
we're in the fan shop right now, guys.
one.
You're watching us on KSAT.com right now.
Unbelievable.
Oh, we got another Wemby jersey here. Okay, very cool stuff there.
Man.
The Mets 92 was the second most popular team now in San Antonio, David.
This is just amazing. It's absolutely
David's
amazing.
at a loss for
These
words.
people are so fired up. Think about this for just a second. This is the NBA draft. It's not a game. It's not even a practice. We don't even get to see the guy except on a big screen in the middle of the arena. It's an NBA draft, and these people are so fired up. That's why all these players love to come to San Antonio, because they got these kind of fans, this kind of loyalty. What a great night.
Gotta love it. All right, Spurs Nation out in full effect. Okay, Steve, back to you. We know there's been a lot of fans trickling in and out of the arena. It's supposed to be at capacity here tonight. Steve.
Yeah, we are supposed to be at capacity, that's for sure. I said they gave out 22,000 tickets. This place only seats about 19,000, so that's why they're saying it's a first-come, first-serve deal. They are not full yet, though. I can tell you that. There are still people filing in, though. I mean, the line was basically around the building here. There are actually 22,000 that they've given out. The Spurs season tickets, though, are still available. I actually talked to the ticket manager, or the person that's in charge of ticketing here at the AT&T Center, and I asked him, I said, there are rumors out there that the Spurs season tickets are sold out. He says that is not true. He did tell me they could have sold it out if they wanted to, but they're actually holding some packages back, 10-game, 20-game weekend packages. So if you want Spurs season tickets, they are still available. That is the very good news here, but he said they are going fast, and they expect they're going to sell actually a lot of season tickets tonight once somebody maybe picks out their best seat here, decides it's their lucky seat for the NBA draft, and maybe they use it then again coming up, for the regular season. It's an exciting night here. I actually want to point out one other thing. We saw a French journalist that was here a little bit earlier ago who was here to cover the NBA draft in San Antonio. He's from Paris, France, and he was actually interviewing the Spurs lady, if you know who she is, Sophie, and asking her a little bit about the Spurs way. All right, we have some more super fans that are with us right now. How are you guys doing? I'm Steve. What's your name?
Bryson.
Bryson.
Amara.
Amara. Nice to meet you guys. So, was it hot outside?
Yes.
Is it going to be worth it, though?
Yes.
How come? What are you guys excited about?
Swimming and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, now I've had some people that I've interviewed with, and they don't quite have his name down yet. Can you say his name good?
Whose name?
Let's all say it together, all right? In 3. 1, 2, 3. Wembanyama. You guys didn't seem too confident. I'm putting you on the spot, aren't I? Are you excited about what you're going to see tonight?
Yes.
All right, you guys have fun. Thank you. Good to see you guys. All right, look at this guy. Look right here. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that. He kind of looks like you. I'm just kidding. What are you excited about tonight?
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. I love it. We haven't had a good draft since 1997, so I'm excited. Super excited.
Yeah. Tonight's the night.
Yes, sir. Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. He's got it. He said it very well.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. I love that. Cutouts, signs. They're actually notes, as I said, they're giving to the rookies. A night of excitement. We're going to end this live stream right now because we got to get ready for our 6 o'clock news. And, of course, we're going to do a Spurs takeover coming up tonight at 6:30. We have you covered on air and online. Wemby Mania in full effect. We'll see you tonight on the Night Beat as well. Live from the AT&T Center, Steve Spriester, KSAT 12 News.
Live from KSAT 12, the 6 o'clock news starts right now.
It's the day. Tonight is the night. We're 1 hour from the NBA draft, and tonight we will officially get our newest Spurs player. The Spurs have the #1 pick, and we know who they want. We have live team coverage for you from draft parties happening across the Alamo City. We're also joining you live all the way north up in Brooklyn, New York, where the NBA draft is going to be taking place. Now, here at home, the doors just opened at the AT&T Center around 30 minutes ago for the official Spurs draft night watch party. Our Steve Spriester is live at the AT&T Center, where fans are obviously excited for the night, and he's going to be kicking off our team coverage. So, Steve, they're excited. Tell us how excited.
I got to tell you, I mean, I got goosebumps here just moments ago because they replayed the draft lottery night, and they played behind-the-scenes video from Chicago during the draft lottery, and they showed the reaction of the fans here inside the AT&T Center. Like you said, the doors opened about 30 minutes ago, and the crowd erupted, and they're still erupting because they're playing a lot of shots of Victor Wembanyama, Spurs owner Peter J. Holt. They're showing just a lot of different scenes right here to keep the crowd entertained, and they don't need much because they're already very excited. As a matter of fact, season tickets have been going very briskly for the Spurs so far this year. They are not sold out. They wanted to make sure that I knew that they're holding some back for people who want 10 or 20 game packages. But I have not been high-fived as much as I have been tonight. This city and this team are joined at the hip. When the Spurs are doing well, the city and its people feel great about it. And that was not lost on one of the Spurs senior VPs of development and marketing. Take a listen to what he said.
It's great. Like, even just in our office and around our area, the vibe is just amazing. And then being in the community, it's special. It's really neat to see all the murals that have popped up and just the genuine bond that this team and the city have together. So it's really special.
It is very special, and I always knew that, but you certainly get a feeling tonight when they are just lined up outside in the heat, in the humidity, and I asked every person that I've walked by, was it worth it standing out in that heat to be in here? And all of them say, absolutely. They are still working a little bit, though, on the pronunciation of Victor Wembanyama. That's something I think we all are going to have to work on. Let's go now to Brooklyn, New York, where our Larry Ramirez stands by at the Barclays Center, where the Spurs are ready to make it official tonight. I saw a lot of unofficial Spurs Victor Wembanyama gear here inside the AT&T Center, Larry. A lot of people are ready to make it official tonight.
That is absolutely correct, Steve. And I'll tell you what, we are coming to you from the red carpet at the Barclays Center up here. And about an hour or so ago, all the NBA, the top prospects walked this red carpet, including #1 draft pick. We know he's going to be #1, right? Victor Wembanyama. Now they're allowing fans to walk the red carpet and take photos over here where it says Draft 2023 presented by State Farm. It's got to be a very cool experience for these fans. And speaking of a cool experience, so the other day when Victor Wembanyama was talking to the media down here in New York City, or over there in New York City, he said, hey guys, I want to go do some sightseeing. I haven't had a chance. Well, earlier today, some pictures and some video surfaced of Victor and his family taking in the sights and sounds in Times Square. And one fan said to Victor, they yelled, "Go Spurs, San Antonio." Victor clapped, and a lot of people around erupted and clapped as well. So that has to tell you, a lot of San Antonio Spurs fans, and probably just fans of the NBA, who want to see this awesome 19-year-old get selected first overall. And also down in Times Square, they had his 7'4", 7'5" frame on some of those massive Videotrons down there. So it was definitely a sight to see. Now, I'll tell you one thing. So Sunday, right, which is Father's Day, there's going to be a lot of fathers happy here tonight when Commissioner Silver calls his son's name. But the first father smiling tonight should be Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's dad. He will probably have a smile that can light up the arena. Now, Victor's family is also here, his mother, his sister, and his brother. So it is a fantastic night up here in Brooklyn. I can't wait. I cannot wait for that first pick to be called. And then we're just going to have to sit around and bide our time until hopefully we can get a one-on-one with the 19-year-old. That is it from the Barclays Center. Let's send it back to Steve Spriester at the AT&T Center in San Antonio for the Spurs Draft Watch Party.
All right, thank you, Larry. I can't wait for that interview as well. I've heard a lot of the interviews that Victor's done so far. He's been very impressive. I want to show you, I told you there's a lot of unofficial Wembanyama Spurs gear here. This is official Wembanyama Mets 92 from France, his jersey. Turn around, let me see the back. Love it. All right, Paul, how did you get this?
My brother got it for me for my birthday. Yeah.
He just got it online and got it since you?
Yeah, he surprised me with it for my birthday. I had no idea it was coming in, but we're both very excited to see Wembanyama play for the Spurs. The French connection, Boris Diaw, Tony Parker, and now Victor Wembanyama. It's like his destiny.
It's destiny. Paul, enjoy yourself, man. Go Spurs, go.
Go Spurs, go.
Yeah, absolutely. So that gives you just an idea of the excitement here. People wearing bootleg stuff. Can I say that? Bootleg stuff. Some wearing the official stuff from Paris. There's no official Spurs Victor Wembanyama stuff yet. For that, let's go to RJ Marquez and David Sears. They are in the fan shop where something tells me they're getting ready to unveil something about, I don't know, 7:05, 7:10 tonight maybe?
Yeah, that would be about the right time, Steve. Absolutely, here at the Spurs fan shop where we just saw the Mets 92 jersey. But you know what? We're getting ready to see this guy in silver and black, and this is the place to get all the swag. David.
I feel like I'm the host of Price is Right. Behind curtain number 1 is the prize everybody's been waiting for. It's the new piece of memorabilia that everybody wants. There's a guard over there. Look, here's a lady back here.
Closely guarded.
They're guarding the curtain right there. Anybody trying to sneak in yet? Get a peek of it?
Yes, sir, they have.
Oh, what'd you do to them?
Tell me you can't come back here.
Oh, she told me they can't come back. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. Everyone's going to want to get their hands on these, but the first person who's going to get that opportunity is this young man named here, Colby Parker. All right, so you were seated in line. You are going to be the first one to get your hands on the Victor Wembanyama Spurs jersey. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I've been a Spurs fan ever since I was a little kid. My first jersey was actually Tim Duncan.
Okay. Very cool.
And I have some of that. I'm part French also. I have some of that French connection.
Okay. Very awesome stuff there, David.
How does this compare to when Tim Duncan was taken first by the Spurs way back when?
That's before my time.
You're a big Tim Duncan fan?
Yeah. I love Tim Duncan.
How old were you when he was drafted? You remember?
I was born in '96, so probably 1 year old.
So you grew up with him.
Here we go.
So you know nothing but winning, except for the last few years.
Yep, and it's been a hard past couple years, but hopefully Wemby brings us all back on top.
All right, guys. So, yeah, Colby Parker here. He's the first one in line here at the Spurs fan shop. And the way they're doing this is that for people interested in buying jerseys, they are kind of separating them off. They have a queue line here. You can see there are other fans getting ready to get their hands on the Victor Wembanyama jersey in silver and black. 3 different editions. David over here is trying to get a sneak peek of what's going on in here behind this black guy. Yeah, and David, you don't want to get security called on us.
I know.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Yeah. A lot of fun here. Of course, this item behind the black curtain is going to be what everyone wants to get their hands on.
And real quick, Steve, as we toss it back to you, there's no game, there's no practice, there's no players. They're just fans who are fired up tonight to see that #1 pick come to San Antonio and Victor Wembanyama. It's unbelievable in here.
Absolutely, guys. All right, Steve, back to you. There's a lot of excitement around the AT&T Center right now.
Celebrate history is what they want to do. There's no doubt they are ready to celebrate history here, and what better place to do it than the AT&T Center, where we have celebrated so much Spurs history in the past. Now, I talked about the excitement. It's not only here in this building, it is throughout this city. You can feel it, especially today. I think it's getting ramped up back to the excitement we felt during the draft lottery when we knew the Spurs were going to have the first pick. Tonight, that first first pick comes to fruition. Our John Paul Barajas joined us at probably a place where they celebrated harder than any place else in San Antonio, dare I say, when they won the lottery. Bruce Bub, John Paul joins us live. John Paul, set the scene for us out there.
Steve, right now it's a great environment, lots of great vibe, lots of anticipation. There's that butterfly because technically Victor Wembanyama isn't on the Spurs just yet. But we all know that's going to be the case here very soon. Here at the Root Pub, this bar came from full to packed in probably the last 30 minutes. They have an amazing special right now, which is a $1 Wemby burger that comes with French onions. It's a massive burger. I tried it. Delicious. After today's special, that'll be $21.10 for David and Tim. Now, before we get to any other draft festivities, I want to bring in the Wemby trio we got over here. Come on, fellas. Now, Steve, I heard you talking about the French team jersey of Victor Wembanyama. These guys got it all right here. I have one hard-hitting question for you guys. You guys do know he's getting drafted tonight, right?
Is that today? Something's going on tonight. We're praying.
You know we're going to switch this out to silver and black tonight, right?
We're praying for a good outcome, yep.
Were you guys here last month during the draft lottery? Did y'all experience it? Did y'all see it? What were your thoughts on it?
I was at work, so I knew I didn't want to miss it this time.
So you brought it down here?
Yeah, I was at work too, but I was screaming, man.
So did any of you call out sick or take the day off just to be here?
I got my shit picked up. Yeah.
How are you guys enjoying the environment so far?
Oh, it's great. It's so loud. Everybody's vibing. It's a lot of energy here. Excited times.
What are you guys hoping to see?
Man, Victor in the silver and black, baby. That's it.
Is there anything you guys want to say to Spurs Nation and Victor Wembanyama?
Welcome to San Antonio, Victor.
Yeah. They say this kid is the greatest prospect since LeBron. To that, I have two words. LeBron who? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby.
All right, let's toss it back to you guys. Before we go, can we get a go, Spurs, go?
Go, Spurs, go.
Spurs, go. All right, time out. We're going to rein that back. 3, 2, 1.
Go, Spurs, go.
Let's go, guys.
All right, thank you, John Paul. LeBron who? It's a little harsh. Thank you, John Paul. Appreciate the live report out there. The music's getting pumped up. People are getting pumped up. They're coming in and out, let alone the people that are already outside the fan shop waiting for the Victor Wembanyama stuff to go on sale. The excitement is building here inside the AT&T Center. Can't wait for the draft, which, of course, is right here on KSAT 12. We've got much more coming up throughout the 6 o'clock show, but right now let's send it back to my co-anchor Stephania inside the studio. Steph?
Feel that energy radiating off of you? Man, I wish I was there. Now we're going to take a live look right now. This is I-35 southbound lanes. And yeah, listen, it's 6:11. People are rushing home. I mean, you have a little bit of traffic there, but truthfully, it's not that bad, except for that left lane that you see there in the I-35 southbound lane. That is going pretty slow, but all of the other lanes look to be okay. Okay, now we're going to show you another live picture. This is over this is Southside City Camp, where you get a nice view of San Antonio. And you can't see it from that picture, but man, the city is going to be lit tonight. It's lit already. And you know what? Here's the thing. God was smiling on us, smiling upon us today, because it was hot, but not nearly as hot as it was yesterday because of that rain.
Exactly. So yeah, we've got the sunshine right now, which is beautiful, but we are thankful for the cloud cover and the spotty showers and a couple of isolated storms that we had earlier this morning and early this afternoon. Because of that, our high temperature only 93 degrees. That actually is the average for this time of year. Of course, we still have the humidity, so it is feeling a little bit hotter than that, but not as bad as what it could have been. Now you can see in terms of rain, all of that is fizzled out. We are quiet out there right now. 93 is the current temperature, still feeling a few degrees hotter. Now we do have an isolated storm chance, one more in the forecast tomorrow before the heat once again is the biggest story into the weekend. So we'll have all those details coming up on the other side of the break.
This is how legends 2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT Turbo Max pickups, or get $2,750 total cash allowance. Chevy drives Texas. Find new roads.
Saturday and Sunday, June 24th and 25th. Hurry in for the final phase grand opening land sale going on at Loma Vista Ranch. Save tens of thousands on gorgeous 3 to 10 acre home sites featuring panoramic 30-mile hill country views, priced from only $129,900. Enjoy huge oaks, amazing views, and a private waterfront park, all in a spectacular Kerrville location, just minutes from Fredericksburg and under an hour to San Antonio. Don't miss out. Call 866-999-6616 or visit LomaVistaRanchTX.com.
Talk to me, I'll speak to you. Can you listen to the sound?
Call Jill.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Santa Fe with America's best warranty.
Get 0% APR on the 2023 Santa Fe or the $750 bonus cash. See your San Antonio area Hyundai dealer.
Hi kids, it's me, Elmer. And today's show is brought to you by the letter D. And D stands for, say it with me, ducts. No, ducts. Right, as in when you let Elmer's install your new AC system, we'll clean your air ducts for free. Because you should never hook a new, powerful AC unit up to dirty, filthy ducts.
Your kitchen is the heart of your home. It's where you bathe your tiniest loved ones, where you hang cherished artwork or tackle a messy science fair project. It's a place to bond while baking Grandma's famous cookies, and where you celebrate life's special moments. At Legacy Bath & Kitchen, we know you make more than just meals in your kitchen.
For over 15 years, our family's been building a legacy of quality and excellence.
If you're considering a remodel, we'd love to earn your business.
And Sierra's got it. Your one-stop commercial truck and fleet dealer. Whether you're looking for just a few trucks or a whole fleet, you'll find exactly what you want at a price that's hard to beat. Chevy, Ford, Nissan, and Ram. Hundreds of trucks in stock and ready to go. Box trucks, flatbeds, work trucks, and a full line of heavy-duty trucks. And Sierra has it. So for all your commercial truck needs, check us out online at Ansira.com.
A man accused of stabbing a dog with a box cutter was arrested and walked right in front of our cameras. Take a look at this. We want to show you 28-year-old John Schaefer. He's charged with animal cruelty, but his charges could be upgraded to torture to an animal. That's a third-degree felony. This stems from something that happened in April. That's when someone called San Antonio police saying that a man was threatening to kill a dog. And when police arrived to the 200 block of Coopwood, Schaefer wasn't there, but police did find a dog there bleeding heavily. Animal Care Services immediately took care of the dog, nursed it back to health, and by the way, the dog continues to heal, and it's with its new family. In court today, the trial continued for a man accused of the murder of his wife back in 2017. That's when Elizabeth Contreras disappeared right after saying she was going to pick up her work schedule. About a week after that, her remains were found somewhere in a field on the south side. And police arrested her estranged husband, Guadalupe Contreras. Well, today, a jury saw video of detectives interrogating Contreras, and in it, he tells investigators that he saw Elizabeth the day before she was reported missing. He said that she stopped by his work and also said that he didn't know what happened to her after that.
I'm telling you, I don't know. You know, if I knew, then I would have told you a long time ago.
So testimony in that trial continues tomorrow. If he's convicted, Contreras is facing up to life in prison. Switching gears. So you wanted property taxes to go down, and that's what homeowners in San Antonio are getting. The San Antonio City Council unanimously voted to double the city's homestead exemption to 20%. City Manager Eric Walsh says, quote, as part of the fiscal year 2024 proposed budget, the city is planning to offer an estimated $134 million in property tax relief to residents, end quote. The homestead exemption is expected to lower the taxable value of a home and thus reduce the property tax burden for homeowners. According to the city of San Antonio, the new tax exemptions are effective for the 2023 tax year, and homeowners are going to begin receiving their tax bills on October 1st. But yes, I'm sure you have a lot of questions. For more information on how to look up a homestead status, you can go to KSAT.com. We walk you through it. All right, now we want to go back outside and go to our friend meteorologist Mia Montgomery for her to tell us what else is going on today.
Yep, exactly. So the big thing today, we had some morning rain, and that was fantastic because, yes, we still need the rain. And also with that rain, cooled air, and the cloud cover, that held temperatures down. Not as bad as where we could have topped off this afternoon. Let's take a look at some of those temperatures, and really you can just see the difference in temperatures for folks that were able to cash into some of that rain, cooled air, like here in and around San Antonio. But as we look farther off to the west, you can see those numbers get a little bit more pink. Unfortunately, not seeing the rain earlier today, and really more sunshine took over earlier. So Del Rio checking in at 107 degrees. Of course, feeling even hotter right now. It's 101 in Uvalde, but here in San Antonio, just 93, which is the average for this time of year. Same in Pleasanton, 93 in New Braunfels, 94 the current temperature in Kerrville. Now, we will monitor this evening, maybe a stray storm trying to pop up or at least move into the far northwestern portions of our area, across portions of the hill country northwest of San Antonio before the day is done. Confidence is relatively low on that right now. So for us here in San Antonio, if you are stepping out to any watch party plans, temperatures falling into the low 90s by 7 p.m. and eventually into the 80s later on tonight with mostly clear skies. Now, as we get ready to wrap up the work week tomorrow, head into the upcoming weekend, we are going to be heating things back up. High pressure is going to take back over, really tighten its grip on our weather pattern. And so because of that, we are expecting triple digits to return potentially as early as tomorrow afternoon, lasting into the weekend and even into next week as well. But yes, we still do have one more isolated storm chance, not completely rolled out really tomorrow. You can see once again, we're pretty quiet across south central Texas this hour. There's that isolated storm chance that we'll be watching for across portions of the hill country this evening. Depending on how storms form off to our north and then how they hold together as they track farther south, kind of like what we saw last night and very early this morning. By wake up time tomorrow, it's possible we need to monitor for that again. It's not going to be for everybody, but we'll of course keep you posted. We'll start off with more morning cloud cover, and then by this time tomorrow, like what we've seen today, we'll see more sunshine out there as well, helping temperatures warm. So there's that big blue H, that area of high pressure that you can see as we head into tomorrow. It's going to start to move farther up to the north and really work its way into the Lone Star State, even more so as we head into this weekend and into next week. So that's why rain chances come down once again, and those temperatures are going to crank back up. So here's your Friday morning. We start off in the mid to upper 70s, around 76 to 78 here in Bexar County, 76 in Canyon Lake, 78 in Floresville, 77 out there in Divine. There's that morning cloud cover as well. As we head into the lunchtime hour, that's going to start to break up and scatter out just a little bit more. Temperatures climbing to about 90 for lunchtime plans. Then as we head into the afternoon, there are those temperatures that once again bump up into the upper 90s and closing in on that triple digit mark. So we'll keep eyes on that isolated chance for a storm tomorrow. And then Stephanie, after that, it's back to the staying hydrated, wearing sunscreen, because with this heat, we're still in it for the long haul into next week as well.
You know what, though? I have a prediction, Mia. In 38 minutes, it's going to get really cool all around San Antonio.
Love it. I love it.
Yes.
I like that prediction.
Yeah, yes, and we officially have that going on. So excited. Now, we have live team coverage from the AT&T Center and also up in Brooklyn, New York, and you're going to get all that on the other side of this break.
It's the latest forecast created by KSAT's team of meteorologists. It's live severe weather coverage when the lights go out. It's radar that can zoom down to your house and so much more. KSAT's Weather Authority app, powered by AFFCU.
Mr. Al told me when it starts getting warmer and you think about turning on your air conditioner,
don't do it.
Don't do it.
AC coils get dirty and they need to be brought into service the Cowboy way. For only $69, a Cowboy technician will summarize your system and wash your outdoor unit.
Bringing it to service
the Cowboy way.
And we promise to keep you happy or your money back.
We come and go the Cowboy way.
Don't wait. Call Cowboys now and summarize your AC for just $69.
Hit the road in a new Volkswagen from Mansura on Bandera Road. Check out this Jetta S. You can lease it for only $299 per month and get 1.9% financing for 36 months on Taos models. Buy from Mansura and get 4 passes to the Whitty Museum and the new exhibit Tyrannosaurus Meet the Family. Come by today or go to AnsuraVolkswagen.com. That's Ansura Volkswagen, right outside Loop 410 on Bandera Road.
What makes New South Window different? We are truly factory direct. There's no middleman. We manufacture, we install, and we guarantee for life. To make sure your windows are built for maximum protection, energy savings, and to keep your family safe. From our factory to your home.
Now that's factory direct.
Tomorrow in Floresville, another humid start in the upper 70s. More sunshine into the afternoon, a high in the low triple digits.
Attorney Thomas J. Henry is recognized across the nation for taking on the tough cases and obtaining results that speak for themselves. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust.
It's all about connecting on a personal level, finding the best vehicle for my customer every time.
Treat every customer with respect and transparency. No games, no surprises, simply an excellent experience every time.
Now at Cavender Buick GMC, save up to $7,000 on select new 2023 GMC Sierras, or save up to $4,500 on select new 2023 Buick Encores.
The Cavender Auto Group, where confidence is Cavender.
Renovate your house, consolidate debt, or pay for education with a home equity loan. Learn more at rbfcu.org.
GMA tomorrow. Carrie, Miranda, Charlotte, and Deb.
It's been 25 years since you stepped in those Manolos.
And just like that,
it's the 25th anniversary of the show.
Tomorrow morning.
So many people were so excited to hear that Samantha will make an appearance.
On Good Morning America.
I know you're excited. We're now just a few minutes away from our extended draft coverage coming up at 6:30. And now we're going to head back out live to Steve Spriester. He's at the AT&T Center for what we can expect coming up in the next half hour. Steve.
I've got to tell you, Stephanie, the energy level, let's put it that way, is ramping up. The Coyote just took the court here, mid-court at the AT&T Center. The crowd was standing up. He was shooting out T-shirts. So I was going to warn you, if I get bonked in the head by a T-shirt, it's the Coyotes' fault. But I want to tell you about coming up at 6:30. We, of course, have Larry Ramirez. He is live in Brooklyn on the red carpet at the Barclays Center, hoping to get a one-on-one with Victor Wembanyama. That's coming up in our next half hour. We have R.J. Marquez and David Sears inside the Spurs fan shop, where they're waiting for the new Victor Wembanyama stuff to be unveiled. And we also have the bar scene covered for you. John Paul Barajas is at the Roof Hub, where they are ready to take the roof off of that place. And I've got to tell you, it is hot outside, Stephania. It is very warm. But inside here, there's definitely a draft. We're getting ready for our Spurs coverage wall-to-wall coming up right after the break. We'll see you then, live from inside the AT&T Center.
Okay, this should do it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm glad I caught you. Chevy Silverado is supposed to be $10,000 off.
Hey, Top Dog says $13,000 off. The Silverado's $13,000 off.
Before the dog days of summer kick in, the Top Dog at Seguin Chevrolet is offering cool deals on new Chevy trucks and SUVs. Like saving a cool $13,000 on a new 2023 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab.
I like his management style.
I think everybody does except the cat.
Start living the dream in Seguin.
Watch these children's programs this weekend here on KSAT 12. Now is the time to switch to Spectrum One. Spectrum delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation and mobile service with 5G nationwide. Get both Spectrum Internet with speeds up to 300 megabits per second and one Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line for $29.99 a month each. Plus, advanced Wi-Fi is included free. Spectrum Internet and mobile for $29.99 a month each, plus free advanced Wi-Fi. Call 844-367-2999 or visit spectrum.com/2999 today.
Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
It's time to remodel your bathroom, but you don't want the hassle. You just want it done. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn about our financing options.
Rush in for savings during It's the Season event at Lone Star Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get $10,000 off on a 23 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab. Get $10,000 off a 23 Jeep Gladiator Sport 4x4. $6,000 off a 23 Jeep Wrangler 4-door Sport 4x4. Get $11,000 off Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe plus 0 down and 0 payments for 120 days. Huge savings at Lone Star Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I-35 south of South Park Mall, open Saturday.
If you've been in a car truck wreck, call, text, or message me at 444-4444. There's only one number to remember, and that's 4.
That was their apartment. It was one of several units damaged in an overnight fire. Coming up tonight on the Night Beat, you're going to hear more from them and the lesson they've learned that they want to pass on.
With Wemby Mania sweeping San Antonio, lots of Spurs fans want new gear. Tonight, a first look at official new merchandise and where to find it.
It's draft day and people across the city are celebrating. Tonight on the Night Beat, we'll show you how local businesses are spurring more sales with the NBA spirit.
Let's find out the final 4 picks, the order of the draft lottery.
The 4th pick in the NBA draft goes to the Houston Rockets. The 3rd pick belongs to the Portland Trailblazers. The 2nd pick will be made by the Charlotte Hornets. And that means that the number 1 pick in the 2023 NBA draft goes to the San Antonio Spurs.
Let's go! We're back in action. No more losing.
That's awesome and will never get old. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York, everyone. A borough of New York City and home to the Brooklyn Nets. It's windy, cool, and rainy here today with a predicted high of 67 degrees. Very refreshing compared to back home in San Antonio. Brooklyn is very busy during the daytime, and anywhere you walk, you'll find a good food or just a cool spot to grab a drink and hang out. All right, taking a look outside the Barclays Center, a multi-purpose indoor arena, home to the Nets and the WNBA New York Liberty. The Barclays Center has hosted every NBA draft since it opened in 2013, with the exception of the COVID-19 pandemic season. Outside the arena is pretty low-key with not much signage, and it sits on the corner of Atlantic Avenue and Flatbush Avenue. And this is the scene inside where Spurs history is about to be made in about 45 minutes or so. Tables are set up in front of the draft stage where the top prospects will sit along with their loved ones as they wait for NBA Commissioner Adam Silver to call out the names of the draft picks. What a special night this is going to be for several young men and their families. NBA dreams are about to come true. Good evening, everybody, and welcome live to Inside the Barclays Center as we get you ready for the 2023 NBA Draft, which starts at the top of the hour. Of course, it is a huge night for the San Antonio Spurs. We've been talking about it for a very long time because they have the #1 overall draft pick for the first time since 1997, and with that pick, the Spurs are expected to select Victor Wembanyama.
You good?
That was the scene Monday at Newark Liberty International Airport just outside of New York City. Fans greeting Wemby upon his arrival to the States. He said he was surprised because he doesn't know how those fans knew what flight he was on, but he enjoys having such an impact on people. Tuesday night, he threw out the ceremonial first pitch at the Yankees game, and yesterday he met with the media in Times Square where he talked about not shying away from the spotlight.
I'm trying to be the best, so being the best, it's not only on the court. You know, there's whole dimensions of in the job of a basketball player, of an NBA player, and I want to be the best also at the media, the press conference, and all this stuff. So it's you know, I don't like to do things halfway. So I'm trying to enjoy it, and I enjoy it.
Spurs general manager Byron Wright is the architect, the mastermind behind the Spurs' recent draft success. He traded away players to secure multiple draft picks and then had the good fortune of coming out victorious at the NBA lottery thanks to the winning combination. He kept us cool inside the room where the drawing happened. Now, we sat down with Wright earlier this week to ask him about those winning numbers.
14, 5, 8, and 2. What will those numbers mean to you for the rest of your life?
Could play the lottery with them. It was it was an amazing night. We've rewatched it as a group a little bit. Just the staff's reaction to it. They all make fun of me because I didn't go crazy in the back. But yeah, what it means to this organization, to this city. We understand the weight of the #1 pick, and I think everybody's just excited to see it process through, to know the possibilities that lie ahead, and just to keep building this team out to get back to where we want to be.
Making it to the NBA is super cool, but getting drafted by the San Antonio Spurs is a dream come true for so many, including Victor Wembanyama. That's a whole new level. He's a huge fan of Tony Parker, and he knows the Spurs know how to take care of international players. Plus, getting drafted by the Silver and Black means that a player gets to learn from Coach Pop and one of the top coaching staffs in all the NBA. It's perfect, says one NBA draft analyst.
He doesn't want to be coddled. He doesn't want to be told how great he is. He wants to be pushed. And I think, Greg Popovich, that's what he's known for. I mean, he doesn't mince words with his players, with his coaching staff, with the media, on TV. We've seen it 1,000 times. And so I think to have, that kind of coach to kind of show him the reins here early on in his career and push him to be his best, and a guy who's worked with, players like Tim Duncan and David Robinson, two of the greatest big men that we've ever seen in NBA history. I think that's just a blessing for Victor.
Let's go. It is NBA Draft Night. Round 1 of the 2023 NBA Draft starts at 7 p.m. live on KSAT 12. We'll have instant coverage on KSAT.com and all KSAT social media channels. And at 10 p.m., we'll have continuing coverage on the Night Beat. All right, guys, when we come back, we'll take you back to San Antonio and to the AT&T Center where Steve Spriester, David Sears, and R.J. Marquez are with Spurs fans ready to party when the first pick is announced. And John Paul Barras is at the Rue Pub for what could be another wild night, just like the night the Spurs won the NBA Draft Lottery. But before we hit the break, let's talk to Spurs superfan Mark Burnett, who got Wemby's face shaved onto the back of his head.
Oh, well, after Wemby posted it and made his comments, I'm getting a lot of comments that I'm an ambassador for the fan base of the Spurs now and everything. So I think it's kind of fun. It's an interesting time to be a Spurs fan, and just unbelievable that Wemby even reposted that. All right, Spurs fans. Tomorrow's the night. Victor arrives here in San Antonio. We need to show him some Texas-style love when he lands at that airport. Go, Spurs, go. Go, Spurs, go.
Here at Precision, we can fix a broken streak the same day and get you on your way.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Make your summer special during the Kia Summer Sales Event with a dependable SUV or a powerful sedan. Get 3.25% APR for up to 48 months on the new 2023 Sorento.
And Sierra's got it. Your one-stop commercial truck and fleet dealer. Whether you're looking for just a few trucks or a whole fleet, you'll find exactly what you want and a price that's hard to beat. Chevy, Ford, Nissan, and Ram. Hundreds of trucks in stock and ready to go. Box trucks, flatbeds, work trucks, and a full line of heavy-duty trucks. And Sierra has it. So for all your commercial truck needs, check us out online at Ansira.com.
You have a busy life and too much to do to risk getting sick? Vaccines like the COVID-19 vaccine can help you stay healthy, so you don't miss out. You will have more time for your family, friends, and good times. Getting vaccinated will give you the best possible protection available against severe illness or even death. To learn more, visit sanantonio.gov/immunizations or find us on social media using #GetVaccinated.
the GMC Sierra with hands-free driving. Yeah, it rocks. Ordinate 0.9% APR plus over 1,200 trade assistance and no monthly payments for 90 days on Sierra 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models.
Born and raised in San Antonio, caring for community and families, fighting for clients for 50 years. Gama's Law fights.
Make your summer special during the Kia Summer Sales Event with a dependable SUV or a powerful sedan. Get 2.9% APR for up to 48 months on a new 2023 Forte.
Love your car payment as much as you love your car. Save money and refinance with a low-rate auto loan from RBFCU. Learn more at rbfcu.org.
Welcome back to our Spurs special. Draft night viewing party is on here inside the AT&T Center. San Antonio loves a party, and that is apparent inside this arena right now. And I want to introduce one of maybe, I don't know, the most colorful fan we've seen so far. Come in here, man. Come in. All right, give me your name.
John.
John?
Christella.
Christella. Check out John's hair right here, by the way. All right, where did you get that jersey?
I ordered it online.
Right after the draft lottery?
Actually, no. It was known that we were going to get it, but yeah, it was actually right after the draft, though. But I knew we were going to get it.
Yeah.
I had my fingers crossed.
All right, it was hot outside. It's a hot night. Is it worth being in here?
Yes, sir.
How come?
Because it's a wonderful city.
It is. You can feel the energy in here, am I right?
Yes. It's hot in here, and we're going to make it even hotter.
All right, so talk about your experiences and what you think Victor Wembanyama is going to mean to the Spurs.
Honestly, I think that having a powerful center the way he plays is going to help contribute to all the other players on the court. So.
Yeah, love it. Thank you, guys. Enjoy yourselves. All right, I think we have a journalist from France who's actually here as well. Come on in. Introduce yourself.
I am Théo Quinter. I'm a French journalist from Paris.
Talk about Victor Wembanyama and how huge he is in Paris.
It's amazing because on last Thursday he plays the final of the French League against Monaco in a Roland Garros court, which is a tennis court like US Open, like Wimbledon, and it was amazing because all the crowd are crying Wemby, Wemby, like that, and it's amazing because before being a good basketball player, Wemby is very, very smart, very mature. It's amazing.
Smart, mature, certainly came through in the interviews that I've seen with him so far. Talk about France and San Antonio. There's a connection there, is there not?
Yeah, there is a connection between because Tony Parker has played here, Boris Diaw also. Yes, I think it's the best team to Victor for his beginning in the NBA. I think it's definitely the best because in San Antonio, Spurs loves French basketball and loves French player. But I hope also Bilal Koulibaly will play for the San Antonio with Victor.
Yeah. You're going to get a Spurs jersey before you go home?
I hope. I have already.
Oh, yeah. My San Antonio story starts here. I love it. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. All right, so a little French connection we've got going here inside the AT&T Center. Our sports guys are going to take it over next. We're going to show you some Spurs fan gear and much more as this Spurs special continues.
Attorney Thomas J. Henry is recognized across the nation for taking on the tough cases and obtaining results that speak for themselves. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust.
The Chevy RS family of SUVs has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen on the Chevy Blazer or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist standard on the 2023 Chevy family of SUVs. So take your pick. The choice is yours. Get 1.9% financing on select popular Chevy SUVs when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days. Chevy drives Texas. Find new roads.
It's go time. Time to tackle the toughest AC and plumbing problems out there with more than 80 years of Gettle knowledge and expertise. Day or night, Gettle's got this. Gettle, we do things the right way, not the easy way.
The aquifer is down 0.3 of a foot this Thursday, 637.7, just one pollen out there, molds, but they are high following yesterday's rain.
It's all about connecting on a personal level, finding the best vehicle for my customer every time.
Treat every customer with respect and transparency. No games, no surprises, simply an excellent experience every time.
Now at Cavender Buick GMC, save up to $7,000 on select new 2023 GMC Sierras, or save up to $4,500 on select new 2023 Buick Encores.
The Cavender Auto Group, where confidence is Cavender.
Our mattresses are hand-built, and in that process, we utilize a technique called tufting. And we use a tufting needle to go ahead and tie our mattresses together. Those tufts hold together and keep things from shifting and moving inside of it. You can't well sleep without a Can't Well mattress.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Get 0% APR on the 2023 Tucson or up to $750 bonus cash. See your San Antonio area Hyundai dealer.
And welcome back live to Brooklyn and also in San Antonio, where David and RJ are joining me from the AT&T Center. And guys, let's just get right to it. And David, this is for you. How does this year compare to 1997 when the Spurs had the overall #1 pick and they drafted Tim Duncan?
Larry, to me, the biggest difference is Tim Duncan had David Robinson to lean on when he walked into that Spurs facility. Victor Wembanyama doesn't have an older guy to help mentor him through the first years of NBA, and the years can be rigorous. I know he's a pro, but it's going to be a little different without having that veteran guy to help him through the daily routine and grind of the NBA.
Yeah, absolutely. So completely different scenario from when Tim Duncan came in, but I will also say that Victor Wembanyama is a completely different person. He seems much more comfortable with the media, and he seems much more comfortable with his superstardom around the globe. So this is something the Spurs are also going to have to get used to with Wemby coming to San Antonio.
Absolutely. He certainly does seem to embrace the celebrity that comes with being the #1 overall draft pick. All right, next topic. Guys, how do you think 19-year-old Victor Wembanyama will change the Spurs franchise, and when do you see them actually competing for an NBA championship? RJ, let's start with you.
Well, Larry, I mean, you could see around us, it's already changed the perception of the Spurs franchise, but as far as competing for a title, I think that's going to take some time. I want us to temper our expectations. As David just mentioned, Tim Duncan came in, that team was ready to go and compete for a championship. This core right here with Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, that's going to take a little bit of time to develop, but if Wembanyama is as good as advertised, this is going to happen pretty soon. I see him at least competing for a play-in spot, maybe one of those lower seeds in the Western Conference next year.
Changed the day the Spurs won the first pick in the draft. The whole atmosphere of the city changed. Playoff team this year, NBA Finals team in 3 years.
Ooh, okay. He's calling it.
Boom.
Yeah, I like that as well. I think it's going to at least be 3 years before they can compete for an NBA championship. All right, guys, Wemby Mania, as we know, has taken over San Antonio from murals to drawings, you name it. One guy etching Wemby's face into the back of his head. Guys, would you do that? Would you get a Wemby haircut face to the back of your head?
Maybe if they win a championship. Wow. Maybe.
Okay.
Of course, you got to ask the boss, too, so, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And are alcoholic beverages involved in this? Or maybe I'll lose a bet or something like that? I probably would not do it, but you're right. If you get caught up in the mood, then probably that's a good way to go. We actually have a Wemby cut right here, Larry. Yeah, Spurs Super Fan right here.
Right there. Wemby cut.
Pretty cool stuff.
Look this way, there you go. So...
I'll tell you what.
There you go, Larry. So we already got one.
When they win the championship next, hey, when the Spurs win the championship next, I think all three of us should get the Wemby cut, right?
I'll do it.
Let's do it.
All right, thank you guys for your time.
Championship home.
All right. Be safe up there.
Awesome. All right, guys, thank you for your time. That's going to do it for the Sports Guys. Coming up after the break, John Paul Barajas is checking out the Spurs draft watch party at Rue Pub. He also went around San Antonio last night to see how fans have captured the Wemby craze. We'll show you some of that as this Spurs draft pregame coverage continues live and next.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
How do we earn award after award? By treating every case like it's our only case. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust.
This is how legends are. 2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT TurboMax pickups, or get $2,750 total cash allowance. Chevy drives Texas. Find new roads.
Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. It's
Moderate to severe eczema still disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it disrupts my skin with itch. It disrupts my skin with rash. But now, I can disrupt eczema with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is not a steroid, topical, or injection. It's one pill once a day. Many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin, while some saw up to 100% clear skin. And they felt dramatic and fast itch relief, some as early as 2 days. That's Rinvoq Relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Well, it's draft night, and the crowd here at the Rue Pub definitely knows it. Guys, let's go! Everybody's out here is having an amazing time. Last month, we won the opportunity to draft Victor Wembanyama, and since then, Wemby Mania has only grown, and the 2-1-0, check it out.
Victor Wembanyama, Victor Wembanyama, Victor Wembanyama.
When the Spurs are doing good, like the city is doing good, you know, the morale is crazy lifted when like the Spurs are killing it. So having him like kind of like enhance all that, I think we're gonna have a good next few years, you know.
The city is up, and so are the tributes to Victor Wembanyama.
So many emotions today.
And they come in all forms, like this 18 by 18 foot cutout of the 7'3" basketball phenom that's sending ticket sales soaring.
Season ticket holder for many years, and bought again this year because they got Wemby back.
And his highly anticipated arrival isn't just filling up seats at the AT&T Center, but also pints at local bars, driving much-needed business back up.
Trying to do interesting things to get people to come back. So Wembanyama is just the icing on the cake.
And yes, for now, Wemby Mania is just hype. But even Coach Pop is said to have stopped by and share his excitement.
Said he's humble, hardworking, good kid. I got to meet one of the greatest coaches ever. Like, it's freaking cool, man.
Back out here, the party continues. Everybody's ready for Victor Wembanyama to be announced a San Antonio Spur. The specials tonight will go until 8 p.m. But don't worry, the party here will go on much longer than that because they have a DJ coming as soon as the special ends. Before I toss it back to you guys, I think the crowd here wants something to say to you guys.
$8.99 for a Papa John's large pizza? Yep, get a large, one-topping, cheesy carry-out pizza and our delicious tangy garlic sauce for just $8.99. When? Right now. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's what every GMC Sierra HD driver is born with, and it's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD with the pulling power to prove it. The new 2024 GMC Sierra HD. Tow hitches of the world. Prepare for glory.
At Batteries Plus, we bring power to your life. From the first pass to the last catch, Batteries Plus has what it takes to power your passion.
Get this low mileage lease on this 2023 Cadillac XT5 for around $539 per month. Visit your San Antonio Cadillac dealer today.
Right now, save 35% on a new Champion sunroom during Champion's 70th anniversary sale. Plus, no payments for 18 months, and we're giving away $70,000 in our home makeover giveaway. Save 35% today. Call or schedule your free estimate online 24/7 at championsunrooms.com.
Vada Chevrolet's cool summer sales event is going on right now. Enjoy an easy buying experience with our straightforward, hassle-free pricing. Like this 2023 Silverado Crew Cab LT, priced at $39,045. That's $12,000 off MSRP. Además, with every new vehicle purchase, you receive our Libro de Pilon, filled with savings and more. Visit our showroom today or shop online at Vada.com.
Vamos con Vada, where you always get something extra.
$8.99 for a Papa John's large pizza? Yep, get a large, one-topping, cheesy carry-out pizza and our delicious tangy garlic sauce for just $8.99. When? Right now. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Welcome to Generation Gap.
June 29th.
What is Secretariat? A secretary that's a woman?
Kelly Ripa hosts the comedy game show where nobody acts their age. Juniors and seniors work together to flex their pop culture knowledge for big prizes and bigger fun.
Who is this Mr.? Mr. Rockstar? Mr. T is going to be very upset with all of us.
Generation Gap. Season premiere June 29th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Welcome back to Brooklyn. 7 p.m. is round one of the 2023 NBA Draft Live on KSAT 12. Instant coverage on KSAT.com and all KSAT social media channels. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll have continuing coverage on the Night Beat. That is a wrap for us, everybody, here at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And you know what? We sure hope you enjoyed the show tonight. What an exciting night for Spurs fans everywhere. And please share those draft night picks and celebrations with us on social media. We want to see them. For sports producer Daniel Villanueva back in the studio, for photographer Mark Mendez right here at the Barclays Center with me, and to all those working hard tonight to give you the best Spurs coverage in town, we will see you later on the Night Beat. Thank you very much for tuning in, and until then, go Spurs, go.
Our idea of the perfect day? You, your best friend.
Yeah, buddy. You ready to run?
And Quattro all-wheel drive. Own the elements in the Audi Q5.
Let's go, buddy.
Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
Trying to find value in your next new or pre-owned vehicle purchase? The North Park Bluebonnet family of dealerships makes buying your next car easy by offering no-hassle posted pricing, a guaranteed trade appraisal good at any one of our 17 locations, and a 72-hour return policy. Every K-League Auto Group dealership received their manufacturer's highest award for customer satisfaction, so you'll get award-winning service after the sale. Find more value at the K-League Auto Group, the North Park Bluebonnet family of dealerships.
Our priorities, they've changed.
Hey, Lexus, play my music.
It's not just about getting ahead or the constant grind. It's about knowing what you want.
Watch for traffic.
And focusing on what matters. Welcome to the next level. This is the...
Tonight, the center of the NBA world, it is New York City, but from Paris to Pepperdine, from Lawrence, Kansas to Las Vegas, Atlanta to Arkansas, these prospects, they span the globe, and the fans, they have lined up outside to welcome them. The future is here, and these young men, their lives, they are about to change.
My inner circle.
It's a team game from day one. My dad always takes us to the court. He's the one that really made us fall in love with it.
My coach is always liking us. My mom is here. She's only to form our hands. Me and my brother, we've been playing basketball since we were 5.
And then Brandon Miller, 3-piece suit. I'm here for the stripes. What the stripes? Scoot Harrison. I'm here for the bling. He might win. Yeah. Can we get Jay Billis a grill?
That was Jay's second
Jay Billis a grill.
choice.
Yeah. You actually gave that to him, didn't you? JJ, I think you should have probably been wearing these two. Asar and Amen Thompson, but we will will not wait any longer. Here is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Good evening and welcome to the 2023 NBA Draft. To the fans here in Brooklyn and around the world, thank you for being part of such a memorable season. It was a season filled with historic performances and unpredictable competition. We crowned a new all-time scoring leader. We watched a number 8 seed reach the finals for just the second time. And we saw a franchise win its very first NBA title. Congratulations again to the Nuggets and the city of Denver on a remarkable championship season. And whether it's the number 7 pick in Jamal Murray from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, or a second-round selection in Nikola Jokic from Samor, Serbia, the Nuggets showed that stars can come from anywhere in the draft, at any pick, and from any country. This league is where the very best come to compete, in front of a global audience that spans more than 200 countries. And tonight, we usher in the next wave of NBA players, young men who come from every background, who are brought together by their common dream of playing in the NBA. So let's get the night started. The first pick in the 2023 NBA Draft belongs to the San Antonio Spurs, who have 5 minutes to make their selection.
A smattering of Spurs fans here waiting to see the presumptive number 1 overall pick, Victor Wembanyama's name called in person. And here's how the Spurs got there. They joined the league in 1976 marker. Looking at them, the Iceman, George Gervin, and the 4-time scoring champion, they got past the in 1987. Served 2 years in the Navy, joined the Spurs in '89. The Admiral won an MVP award with a voted pick of Prince Speed when Tim Duncan was drafted 1 overall in '97. The Spurs, they would win their first title in 1999, and then they'll add 2 key international players, of course. Tony Parker, Bobby Jones, leading up in the dynasty era, starting 3 titles in 5 seasons. And then Kawhi Leonard came on board in 2012, helping the franchise to their latest title in 2014. But they have missed the last 4 playoffs, and here comes Victor Wembanyama. So Jay, let's talk a little bit more about Victor. What makes him so special?
It's the incredible combination of size, length, skill, and productivity. You know, a lot of times a 19-year-old player will come over internationally and be in a secondary role or supporting role. That's not Victor Wembanyama. He led the French league in scoring, in rebounding, and block shots. And we've never seen anything like him on a basketball floor before. That combination, his skill level, he shoots the ball. He's like a 6'2" guard and a 7'5" body. He's got a fantastic handle. He's very fluid, incredibly mobile. He takes long strides. But where he really sets himself apart is on the defensive end, because he's a big-time shot blocker, not just around the rim and in the lane, but he can block shots as a range shot blocker. He can switch off onto a pick and roll and guard the ball handler, give him 5 or 6 feet of space to take away the drive and then recover to a step back. And he said that to Scoot Henderson, he played 2 games against the league United earlier this year, and he averaged 36.5 points. When you watch him play, you're drawing him to 40 out. We've never seen it. It's a combination of what we've seen around the dance before at 7'4", just a great player, Hall of Famer. We've seen players that size, but they're usually backward basket players. He plays like a guard and plays all over the floor. Lateral movement, you name it. He really has it all. He is unique.
That's the part that I want to break down, because I don't think people at home understand how difficult this is. So listen, just I'm going to go through a basic one-triple pull-up, right? Imagine 7'5" inches, so I'm cutting to the ball, right? When I catch the basketball, I have this way to lose my defender, put the ball on the floor, which it has to travel 10 feet just to get to the floor, because again, I'm 7'5". Then I've got to gather all my weight and my momentum and elevate straight up without leaning too far. This is what happens when I shot a bullet jump shot. I would go left and I would fall. Off balance, no coordination, nothing, because it is really hard to do weight on shots under control and independent consistency. I don't think you understand how hard it is to do. You were an average shooter, right? Because it's hard to do. It's so hard, right? That's why you were I had a hard time, right?
I can't because I top out at 6'4" with a negative wingspan. So God wasn't good. God wasn't good for me. No, Jay brought up something really important here. It's the productivity for me that really stands out. And when I think about his transition into the NBA, you talk about some of the rules that are different between FIBA and the NBA. Defensive 3 seconds, freedom of movement off the ball. He's going to have spacing in the NBA to operate. Luka Doncic last year said it was way easier to score 30 points in the NBA versus Europe, and Wembanyama is going to benefit from all those things. When you sat down with your old man in the free podcast, could you sense his maturity that he's actually ready for this? Jay, I was blown away. I was blown away by his sense of self, his self-awareness, the mentality, maturity, level-headedness, all of it.
You know what the answer he was talking about was pressure, and I think he just doesn't feel it.
He's free in the universe.
What teenager says that? I'm free, and I truly believe it. Well, that's the thing that struck me from your conversation.
Well, again, I ask questions like that all the time in the playlist. I've never gotten answers like that. Literally, jaw drop. I looked at Jason, our head of video, and I said, I think this guy's found enlightenment in 19. Well, Bill
Must
Walton,
be nice.
But to be fair, Bill Walton said the same thing when he was drafted. Different reasons.
But Bill Walton has kept that enlightenment all the way through. Let's take a look at some of the personal info from Victor Wembanyama, because, Jay, something that is really interesting to me is really he has played in NBA in Las Vegas. He won the MVP in the French League last year, but those were really the first time he was playing within NBA rules. Let's put a pin in that, because the pin is hidden here in the
With the first pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Victor Wembanyama.
but I think that's going to improve because he's got really good mechanics. He's the real deal. He's one of those guys, you just have to watch it, you'll see. You don't have to listen to it. Watch it, you know.
Very generational talent, because he certainly is. There's actually some numbers with that he already is at the top of the NBA in the record books. Because look at this, he's also tall or taller than him, Yao Ming. And when you look at his wingspan, the complex is even shorter. He's tied to the third longest ever winged receipt. And then I have a hard time finding size 9. And I had it ready for this size. I scored it. You have a 20 and a half? Because that is respect. When you look at Victor Wembanyama, you know what comes to mind is one of the last things Greg Popovich said this season. He said he has been the beneficiary of serendipity to the max degree. This is Greg Popovich talking about himself. That just got magnified 1,000,000 times because of Victor Wembanyama. You can see the company he's joining, elite company, as the number 1 pick, and he is here to drive. We don't want that. Tell me what was the motion. Tell me about these two.
Accomplishing something that I've been dreaming of.
There were tears in his eyes. What has it been like watching your brother in this pursuit?
That's amazing. We're all so proud. We're very happy for you. We are happy for the family, for the friends, for everything, for the basketball. That's so amazing.
Yeah, I knew that I was gonna have tears because every time I thought about the sentence, like the first weekend, everything, I got this little tears in my eyes, and I knew that I wasn't going to let them in my eyes.
You have been labeled generational talent. So many people are thrilled about your potential in the NBA. And you have said that you don't feel pressure because it's just basketball. How do you begin to leave your mark on this league?
It's a tough league. It's tough to win this league. Many players have tried to win for years and decades and haven't made it. So my goal is I'm going to try and learn as quick as possible because I want to win that league.
Well, you are going to a storied organization called You are a Spurs. Speaking of the Spurs, your teammate, Jeremy Sohan is here.
Brandon, congratulations.
Thank you.
You told me yesterday that originally you were planning just to have a small family gathering at the crib.
Of course.
Are you glad that you chose to take in the night in person?
Most definitely. I think my best kind of convinced.
said he was going to come back, right? He came to me earlier when I saw it.
Pop, Mike Monroe from The Athletic.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
In a while.
Not in a while.
We've been out in Hawaii with Nelly doing that thing.
But Pop,
it's sinking in though, right?
It is. How do you honor the opportunity that the organization has now gotten to get a player with such amazing skills, but also a human being who seems to have amazing values?
Well, certainly there is enough that's happened in this organization that makes one wonder why we've been the recipients of so much serendipity, for sure. And of course there's no answer to that, but I would just relate to you that we've mentioned many times in the past couple of decades and a half, I guess, when things weren't going well and somebody would show some sympathy or empathy, and we would just laugh and say, why? Why do we deserve that? With the draft picks that we've been able to have, any adversity that comes our way probably equals the equation a little bit. So with every situation like this with Victor, you have to stop and think about the fact that in the down times, you didn't feel sorry for yourself. In this life, there are ups and downs, and as you've often heard, it's trite, but to not take yourself too seriously with the good stuff and the bad stuff. Just carry on, do your job, and hope for the best. So we're thrilled that we're able to bring Victor on board. He's obviously a heck of a talent, a very mature young man, but just like with every draft pick, whether it's the first pick or the 27th pick or the 38th pick, we have a responsibility, each and every one, to try to create an environment where they can reach the best success possible for them.
Hello, Coach. Jazz Wormley with Air Alamo. My question is, what would be your advice to Wemby on how to handle the amount of pressure and expectation that has been put on him?
Well, I'll know what I'm going to say to him when I get to know him a little bit better. We don't have a personal relationship yet, but from what I've seen, I don't think he's going to need a lot from me in handling pressure. His parents have already done a hell of a job.
You already raised if you have a question, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah Germano with the Financial Times. I'm just wondering if you can talk a little bit about the attitude of the organization and the atmosphere in San Antonio between lottery night and tonight, and what, if any, preparations you've done spiritually or from a basketball perspective to get through today.
I'm not sure I understand your question, but there's a lot of difference between spirituality and basketball.
I mean, from both ends. Like, I guess there was a foregone conclusion that, you know, with the Spurs taking the first pick, that it would be Wemby. There have been murals going up around town. Just how has that interregnum period been in the city of San Antonio and within the organization?
I guess that I can't speak for the city. I know how excited they are and how excited they were when we ended up with the first pick. But the city has always had a love affair with the Spurs, so it doesn't change no matter who we pick or what year it is. They've always been loyal, faithful fans who enjoy the Spurs, and the players in return have always understood their responsibility to the city. So we didn't do anything different in preparation. You know, we are who we are, and the city has always supported us. So we didn't take any extra steps to make this a whole lot different.
Coach Michael Wright, NBA.com. I kind of wanted to follow up on Jazz's question here. When she talked about expectations, he's got sky-high expectations for himself. The team has its own expectations. And I'm curious how you go about sort of combining and marrying all that up to achieve the best outcome possible for both parties?
Yeah, that's a great question, because it is about expectations. It's about not skipping steps, which I say often. It's, A to B to C to D on a variety of levels. One is O's and X's in the game. The rules are a little bit different, obviously, than FIBA. You'll have to get used to that. Because of all the hype, he'll have a target on his back. So more than O's and X's to begin with, we'll be most interested in setting a framework and an environment where he's comfortable, where he can be Victor. He's not LeBron or Tim or Kobe or anybody else. He's Victor, and that's who we want him to be. So we'll do what we've done in the past with every player. We'll observe. We'll be there to counsel, to suggest, to answer questions, be available as they matriculate into a team, into a city, into a home, where they're going to eat their meals, who's going to make their meals, every facet of an existence, just like each of us has an existence. We'll be very observant, but there's nothing in stone where we're going to already say this is the way it's going to be. People asked with Tim Duncan, what do you think he needs? What are you going to do? I said, I have no idea. We're going to get him on the court, and we're going to see him play, and we'll go from there. But as far as being overly, helicopter-like, that's not a good way to start.
Coach Alex Sabario, KRGV. Over the last month, the organization couldn't speak publicly that they were going to draft Wemby. The media's all talked about it. Everyone in the basketball world has talked about it, but the Spurs can't talk about it until now. How would you assess, from a coaching perspective, Wemby's game, how he fits into the pantheon of the Spurs that you've coached over the years, and just how excited you are to coach him?
I don't compare players, so that'll never happen. As I just said, he's Victor, and that's who I want him to be, and that's who myself and our staff will coach. And of course, anybody would be excited about getting the #1 pick in a draft, so I'm very excited. You don't want me to jump up and down, do you? Put on a show for you? I'd do a somersault, but I'd be out for 3 months.
Pop, Matthew Tynan with Corporate Knowledge. You talked about framework. You talked about support.
Did you steal
system.
that from us?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. I thought it made sense around here.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your question?
My question is, you talked about the framework. You talked about the support system.
Did you do Pound the Rock too?
I did. I literally wrote for them too. I'm not responsible for that one. I'm not. What, Jacob Reese?
Jacob would be very angry with you. Go ahead.
You talked about the framework, the support system. The guys that are already in the building, how do you assess the way they performed last year? How do you assess what they look like going forward as you try to put this team around Victor?
The guys that played for us last year and they're continuing have had a great summer. And I mean that with all my heart, a great summer. The coaches and the development people have been in charge of all that. I haven't done a damn thing except observe here and there. All of the players individually with skills, understanding how we want to play and how we have to play in this league as they get older and develop has been great. So we're very excited to put them with Victor, to say the least.
Coach, Andrew Lopez, ESPN.com, kind of building off of Mike's question earlier about the expectations. How have you, even from afar, been maybe impressed with how he has so far handled everything up until this point?
You know, he's got a great disposition. You know, a good combination of an intellectual ability and an emotional intelligence at the same time. He understands what hype is. He understands all the attention he's getting, but he still welcomes it and deals with it. You know, when he came out of the airport in New York City, came out and he signed autographs, he smiled with everybody. He kind of enjoyed the moment, that sort of thing. After 15 or 18 years, he might not enjoy it as much. But right now, he's been very accessible to everybody, and he's enjoying it. So I think he understands that there's a way to handle that responsibility and still let people feel, you know, somewhat close to him. So he doesn't need a lot of advice in that area.
Coach Hector Ledesma with Sports Tonight. Do you see Victor playing in the Summer League?
We're talking about what he should be doing moving forward. You know, he never stopped playing. He went right into the playoffs in the French League, and you know that just ended. But he will participate in the Summer League. To what degree, we're not exactly sure yet. As I said before, I've only spoken with him on the phone a couple of times, so I got to get a better feel for where his head is at. Talk to his people who have trained him his whole life. You know, they've been with our people, and we've got to make those decisions once we're all together. But he'll be there at some point.
Got two more guys.
Hey, Coach. Raul Dominguez with Associated Press. You talked a little bit about last season. Last season was obviously a tough one, but it seemed like the players really gave their all and didn't give up. How does that, what they did last season, how does that sort of carry over into this year?
Well, you know, whether you win a championship or you have a won-loss record that's not enviable like we did last year, players are resilient. They want to improve. They want to move on. They want to develop. So the won-loss actually is pretty irrelevant. You know, we enjoyed the season because we had such great guys, character-wise, that it didn't matter how many we lost in a row. What mattered was the film session the next day and what we have to do, and they'd be at practice or the next game and try to fulfill everything we wanted them to do. So in a sense, it was one of the most, and this will sound strange, more enjoyable years. It was fun in a way not being on TV much, you know, and you just go to work and you don't worry about results other than players developing and a team understanding going forward. And they were A+ in all those regards, and they stuck together. Where a lot of teams that are in that situation really implode. So I was really proud of them, respected the hell out of them for being able to have that kind of mental toughness. And that's what they'll carry forward into this season.
Thank you. Wasim Cornet from France 24. I have a couple questions. You know Tony Parker really well. Tony Parker has watched Victor Wembanyama play many, many times. Have you and Tony spoken about him, and if so, what has he told you?
Sure, I've spoken with Tony and, you know, a lot of people, as you might expect. Tony's a big fan.
Him available for
I'm sorry?
I said second question. Have you decided whether you'd make him available for France for the World Championships?
That's a decision that I don't think has been made yet.
Thank you, guys.
Whoa. I don't know what level you think Timmy's worked with other players, so I can't compare that. But Timmy's in the gym a lot. Manu's in the gym a lot. Fab's in the gym when he can be here. You know, former players, Sean, Tony, these guys, when they're here, they come in. But as far as developing on a day-to-day basis, you know, that Timmy won't be doing that. but you can guarantee that they'll have conversations. Victor's already expressed interest in, spending time with Timmy, with David, that kind of thing. So that'll happen. You just won't see him drilling them out here on the court.
Greg, one more. This will be the last one.
Who says?
It's me again. Oh,
who says?
You can answer any questions as you want to. You once said you had to allow Manu to be Manu. Victor plays the game a little differently than most big men. Are you anticipating there may be a time where you have to say, I have to let Victor be Victor?
Sure. I think I already said that. I'm going to watch him. I'm going to see what happens. And you were right about Manu. Oh, he was a pain in the ass. I say that because he's right over there in the other room. I learned so much from Manu about that very thing. You can't make players into what you think they should be. You really have to understand what they have and how to capitalize on that, because no player is perfect. And learning how to zip it once in a while will serve me well as I watch Victor or Calvin or Devin. It doesn't matter who it is. We all hopefully learn as we grow and get a little bit older. Anybody else? All right. Take care. Good to see you. You bet.
Move the table back? Yeah, whatever's easiest.